rabbits out of hats, and disappearing cats, birds from out of nowhere that vanish into thin air. Tricks of the eye, every single one. Tricks of the mind, but only played for fun. And yet, magic is real. Now, if you're looking for a little magic, you'll find it just a short walk down this old dirt road. It's the kind of magic that lifts the weight from a burdened heart and calms the storm of a troubled soul. If this is something you think you need, well, then you most likely need it more than you think. All you have to do to get there is just sit back, put your feet up, close your eyes, and follow that road. You don't need to bring much, just a little imagination. Oh, it's a magical road if ever there was. It takes you up and over the hills of time and down along the valleys of the past. It takes you through secret gates, over old forgotten bridges, and back to cherished apparitions you left behind so many years ago. You'll find a great open field there with a stand of corn on one end, wheat on the other, and alfalfa in the middle, where old men and old machines are tending to ancient harvests and turning over ancient furrows. Just beyond all that, you'll come to an enchanted old willow grove surrounding a small but well-populated pond. It's home to 36 turtles, twice as many frogs, 2 or 3 muskrats, and a squadron of dragonflies. I hear it's also the hideout of a little boy with a bamboo pole, holes in his pockets, and muddy shoes. Now, finally, at the far side of the pond, you'll find a gently sloped hill with a big old sugar maple at the top. There, way back there, I'll be waiting. It happens to be my favorite comfortable shady tree. That's where you'll find me sitting on the ground with my back up against it. Most likely I'll be sound asleep, but don't let that bother you. Just give me a nudge. I'll wake up. It's always a pleasure when company comes around. If you like, we'll take a walk down to the pond, skip some stones across the water. We can take a walk out around the field. There's some granddaddy beech trees along the fence I'd like to show you. You can see initials and dates carved in them by lovers from another time, long, long ago. Or we can just sit there on top of that hill under my favorite comfortable tree and talk. And oh, the stories we can tell. Good times, bad times, true or imagined. We can swap lies, tell tall tales, and laugh at each other's bad jokes. We can laugh until we cry, and cry ourselves back to laughter. Or we can just sit there in silence and listen to the gossip of the rustling leaves, croaking frogs, and squawking magpies. And sometimes, if you stay very still and listen very carefully, a breeze will come by and whisper something in your ear. Those silly old breezes seem to have a lot to say, if you really care to pay attention. You never know what you might hear. After all, there's that magic that lives there. You're welcome to stay as long as you like, but sooner or later, when you have to go back, you'll find whatever troubles you left behind won't be quite so heavy or stormy as they were a while ago. You see, some of the magic there always seems to stick on those who come by. It's like the dust that floats upon the wind. Very strong, that magic. You're welcome to come back anytime you want. You'll find me under that shady tree. I'll most likely be asleep. Just give me a nudge. I'll wake up. Easy place to get to. Just sit back, put your feet up, close your eyes, and take a short walk down that old dirt road. That's where you'll find me, Oh, by the way, do you know who I am? I think you do. Remember? Come on back and rest a spell. I'm always there. I'll always be there, waiting.